Hi, I don't have a lot of time. I'm actually right in the middle of getting ready for work, but there's been a lot of talk recently and just videos and video responses about, I think it's called the Men's Human Rights Movement. Anyway, a couple of things. First off, as you've noticed, I've been a bit inactive, and part of that is just me. I'm just a human being, and sometimes I want to do other things. As important as I think these issues are, and I actually think they're the most important things we can be talking about, bar none. Sometimes I just want to do other stuff in my free time. So that doesn't mean I'm retired or anything. I do plan in the not all too distant future to get back to it, but at the moment I'm kind of enjoying doing other stuff not related to, say, this channel, and that's the way it is at the moment. But that will, I wouldn't say soon change, but I'm planning, as I said, for a while I've been planning a rather largish video that I want to put out, and I still plan on following through with that. But basically, two issues I want to address here. One, Barbara Russell talked about in this video, his brief video when he's in the hospital, this issue of money. I'm sure people have seen my comments. I'm not a huge fan of asking for money. In fact, I'll never ask for any of your money. That's a promise. I have no interest in taking your money, and this channel exists as a information resource, pretty much, for men, and asking for money would defeat its purpose. Now, there's another element to this. I don't condemn people who ask for money, but there are a couple of tricky issues when it comes to asking for money in a channel in the sphere of, say, men's rights. For one, you can leave yourself open to attacks of lack of authenticity. I've seen it happen. I'm very prominent men's rights activist here who everyone knows, and I've seen the comments, and the comments themselves might be off base, but the fact is, when you ask for money under the premise of helping people or disseminating information, it looks a bit suspect. People think, well, why would this person ask for money if this person is trying to help people, right? And there's nothing wrong with asking for money. It's just, in fact, the basis is all trade and commerce, and there's nothing wrong with trying to earn money with what you do. But no one when an individual or company claims they want to help people, no one in their right mind actually believes they want to help people. They just want to make profit, and that's fine. But the issue becomes a bit blurred, because when you're saying to people, "I want to help you. I'm here to spread information, inform you, and tell you about new ideas, and maybe help you to, redirect some of your own thought processes." And then you say, "Well, but here, donate money to me." And it's not a demand, but the point is that it makes you lose authenticity, and B, there's nothing wrong for doing something for profit. That's what a job is, right? That's what all trade and commerce is based on. But I find it questionable personally. If that's one reason among many. I'm never going to ask for money. I'm not doing this to make money. I think that would be pretty shameful if I were. But that's just those are my thoughts. People want to make money doing this or whatever. That's fine. But like I said, you leave yourself open to attacks in the case of authenticity, and you also, it's the question of legitimacy. Like I said, Company A says, "We want to help you." We all know Company A just wants your money, and when you add money into the equation, things become a bit tricky. Anyway, that's that. As far as this men's human rights, I don't care about any of these monikers. As far as I see the so-called men's rights movement, for the most part, we're a bunch of disparate persons on the internet making videos. There might be a cohesive movement in the sense of a voice for men, but most of us are just guys making videos, people making videos. So there's that. I'm gonna, I think, henceforth, if I've not already done so, reject all kinds of monikers. I'm just not a big fan. I am going my own way, but I'm gonna just let the content stand on its own. Uh, we should just put out content and let our philosophy and our thoughts be the deciders. Let people listen to what we have to say, and that's it. I mean, to be honest, I don't give a rat's ass what someone calls himself. He calls himself MRA or the human rights thing. I'm not interested in any of it. I don't consider myself a men's rights activist. I'm just a guy on YouTube putting out information here, sharing my thoughts. And if and as and it's meant as a resource for men, if I can help men, that is essentially the intention. That's good. But I'm not going to use any of these titles because we're a bunch of people, just basically a bunch of people on YouTube, disparate persons making videos. There's very little cohesion here. I mean, talk about a movement, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. So all this petty squabbling about calling yourself this or X, Y, Z, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do what we've been doing. Well, each of us will do it in his or own way, and that's that. I don't really see making a amount of the molehill. I mean, because in my view, is because I'm not interested in any of that stuff anyway. I'm not interested in calling myself a men's rights activist. I'm just a guy, just an individual man making videos on YouTube. And I happen to be a man going my own way, and I have a bunch of thoughts and ideas that correspond to that path, or just ideas that I'd like to share with people, and that's it. Uh, of course, I want this is a resource for men, but men's rights movement and all. I mean, we're just a bunch of people on the internet. At the end of the day, most of us. There are exceptions. I could call AVFM a cohesive organization, but most of us are not. So it just doesn't matter what we call ourselves. Um, just get the information out there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say on all that. I don't want to take too long. I gotta get ready for work. But yeah, money, fine. You want to ask for it? That's good on you. But you're gonna lose authenticity that way. And let's just cite a concrete example. This woman, Shield wife. I have nothing against this person, but she comes on she comes on YouTube, makes a couple of videos, asks for donations. Although, I mean, there's a lot of, did she specifically ask for a donation? No, but she has a freaking PayPal account there, and then she disappears. I mean, how authentic is that? The point is, you leave yourself open to questions of authenticity, and for the most part, if you're in it for profit, and there's nothing wrong with that, you're not in it to help people. There are some exceptions. I mean, but even doctors, doctors are not there to help people primarily. They're there to make money. Helping people is sort of residual benefit. But so there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'd like to see this channel as an exception. And Barbarossa's is another one that we just want to get information out there, help men. It's a resource for men, and give you food for thought. Basically, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And screw all these titles. Just put the video content out there. Let's discuss things. Let's talk about things, and that's it. Everyone, take care, and hopefully I'll see you soon.